yes, we're back again. This is Brother Lynn. Well, first of all, before I do something, I'm going to say a disclaimer. We got a lot of folks like to sue people. Even family members like to sue people. So I'm making a disclaimer. I'm not telling anybody about anything. I'm just showing you guys how this stuff works. And if you play it right, it'll be in your favor. This is the way the world works in terms of stocks and selling and buying shares. Your 401k is dealing with these things. But what I want to do is continue on that subject like I had last week. I'm not going to be before you long, but I want you to understand how this stuff still works. Now, just because it went up the week before, it can go down. And that's what people thinking, things are going to keep going up. A lot of them say we're in a bubble, like the whole thing going to crash. We ever heard of the stock market crash? But just what? They still got back into the stock market and doing it over and over again. So last week it was up. I made about $600 last week if I would have took it out. But I didn't take it out. And I'm going to let it roll again. Tomorrow I'm going to buy more of these shares. But I'm going to go over this thing again. Because you got to understand how this stuff works. Let me see. Well, I got my pen around here. Yeah, here it is. I bought this share. This is QTM again. Understand, QTM. This thing is going to take off one day. I don't know when. I see those billionaires still stay put. Even though it went down today. It went from 70-some cents, I think it was about 75 cents or 76, 77 cents. It went down to 68 cents. I bought it at 71 cents. So it's marked right now today at 68 cents. So when I get in my account tomorrow, I'm going to buy about a couple more thousand shares of this thing. Because I think it's getting ready to rebound again. And then it's going to, those shares that I bought for 2,000 or 3,000 more shares, it's going to even go. I bought it for that 19,000 shares for $13,000. It's marked today at the close of the bell at $12,920. A loss. It's almost reversed from last week. Last week I was up 600. This week I'm down 600. But guess what? I'm getting ready to buy some more. Like Donald Trump, I know a lot of you don't like him. A lot of you don't like him. But he said when it go down, he says it's time to go shopping. So I'm going to take his advice. I'm going to take that, I'm going to buy some more of this stuff. Because the company is good. You don't look at the share, you look at the company. The company has been around for a while, and none of those billionaires left. None of those billionaires left. And all those folks who's holding your pensions left didn't leave. So I'm not leaving. I'm going to stay right there. Because the market runs on fear anyway. If you're fearful, don't get into this thing. God said the fear of man brings a snare anyway. So you guys don't get into this stuff unless you, if you're fearful. And I noticed that a lot of Christians are fearful, so they don't get into anything. So, and that's the problem. God, everything is God's. Everything, even this stuff right here, this is God's. Satan don't own nothing. He said, you got power in this earth. And you speak those things. So if I was fearful, I would have got out. When I saw this thing going down this morning, I would have jumped out. Where I still had about $300 or $400 on this side of the aisle. I left it alone. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave it there, and we're going to see what the end going to be in this thing. We're going to see what it's going to be. So we're coming back, and we're going to still on this subject called faith, because we still don't understand it. We still don't understand God's faith. We ain't just talking about faith of man. We're talking about God's faith. When God say has faith in God. When you have faith in God, you move forward in Him. And so we're going to come back in a few minutes, and we're going to keep this on here, because these are just an example of natural stuff. This is your senses stuff. Now we're going to talk about God's stuff. How do we do that? How do we get what's invisible to the visible? And we're going to talk about that till you turn blue in the face, until you understand it. God is not doing nothing to you, folk. That devil is. He's giving you a different thought. And until we understand that, you won't be able to do a lot of stuff that you want to do because of fear. Okay, we'll be back in a minute. See you back here.